Keep going. Driver. Passenger, passenger, passenger. Alright. And then driver. Alright, you're coming up on a hump right here. Alright, keep going, driver, driver, driver. Keep going, keep going, keep going. Now, keep straight, just straight, straight. There's a bump. There you go. Alright, keep going, keep going. Alright, bump. Perfect. Keep going. Passenger.
Overlanding and off-roading. Is there a difference? I understand why many people are confused about the two. If you were to do a Google search on overlanding, you'll get a bunch of images of Tacomas and Jeep Wrangler Rubicons with rooftop tents. This may lead many people to believe that you need to have a very expensive off-road capable vehicle to get out there and overland. But honestly, that's far from the truth. Off-roading is the activity or sport of driving a motor vehicle over rough terrain. The goal here is to conquer obstacles. This means that you'll want an off-road capable vehicle. Overlanding, on the other hand, is described as self-reliant adventure travel to remote destinations where the journey is the primary goal. While expedition is defined as a journey with a purpose, overlanding sees the journey as the purpose. Overlanding is about exploration rather than conquering obstacles. So this means there's going to be a lot more flexibility with the vehicle you choose. If you want, you can take an off-road capable half-ton truck. Even a van could be a good option. Or you could take an all-wheel drive crossover. Well, one that's off-road capable at least. You'll want to choose a vehicle that's going to suit you best. Here in the United States of America, you'll spend the majority of your time on a freeway. I would say probably 95% of the time. Seriously, I'm not even exaggerating. I put 28,000 miles on my car in less than a year. At the absolute most, I'm only driving on dirt 4% of the time. Once I actually hit dirt, this is the kind of road that most likely I'm going to be driving on. Nothing too difficult.
Let me know if you guys want to stop for pictures anytime.
Yeah, Sandra, that would be great. I'd love to take pictures. Now, I wanted to point out that typically when I go on a trail, I have researched it, and I have made sure that it's not a black diamond, let alone a double or triple black diamond trail. I am not going to venture into the Rubicon or hop on Hell's Revenge. Sometimes the roads get a little less maintained, and sometimes the trail gets really chunky. You'll want a vehicle with at least 8 inches of ground clearance. An important aspect of overlanding is being prepared. Now, I'm not trying to backpedal and tell you need a Toyota Tacoma with rooftop tent. I'm telling you that you should outfit whatever vehicle you have with appropriate tires and some protection, like a skid plate. I also recommend that you get familiar with your vehicle and how it handles. Get some trail time in. Get experience. Oh yeah, side skirt. You'll want some off-road capability to go overland, but mainly you're going to have to rely on your mindset. If you come across an obstacle that's too difficult, don't continue. Drive around it. Go another way. For the next 7 minutes, I'm going to be playing this video clip of my stationary camera recording various vehicles going up off-road obstacles. Here we have a Chevy Colorado ZR2. This thing has front and rear lockers. And of course the low range that has a 50-to-1 crawl ratio. Just off the top of my head, I think that's what it's at. Now this Chevy ZR2 did really good, and I have to point out that this obstacle is beyond most people's comfort level. Now we're going to see if a Subaru can do it. Here we have Wandering Forester. He's a skilled driver that's driving a first generation Subaru Forester. this Subaru has a 4-speed electronic automatic transmission designated the 4-8. His vehicle has a 2-inch lift and has taller tires. I believe he also has a rear limited slip differential. Now, wasn't that impressive? All-wheel drive vehicle, good all-wheel drive system, good transmission. This is my 2019 Honda Passport. It has a 9-speed ZF transmission. This is the second version that hopefully is going to be much more reliable than the first version. And it gives it a 20-to-1 crawl ratio, which helps it climb up these rocky shelves. It has a 2-inch lift and 2-inch taller tires. This all-wheel drive system features a twin-clutch rear differential. So I think mechanically it's a rear limited slip differential that could try to act as a rear locker, but remember, when things are, I guess, electronically mimicked to do things, they're never like the real thing. Here is a second generation Acura MDX. By the way, there won't be any more crossovers attempting the rocky shelf climb. Like I said, most people don't feel comfortable going up this obstacle. I also need to point out that we don't know of any CVT vehicles that have made it up the rocky shelf climb. And this is totally fine. Remember, if you come across an obstacle you cannot complete, just drive around it. Now we have a 5th generation Subaru Outback approaching. I spoke to the driver, and he said that he got hung up here because traction control was turned on. For modern Subarus, traction control cuts power when wheel slip is detected. For older Subarus, that might not exactly be the case. And there you go. Using a different line, he was able to make it up. Now we have a legendary Land Cruiser. Actually, that's a Lexus LX. I believe this is a 2000 plus model. That means that it has a track. And that was easy. Here's an SJ Forester 2.5. This model ran between 2014 and 2018. And that was pretty damn easy too. Oh, here's another one. His twin. Let's see if we have the same result.
Do it! Go up the rocks.
A little struggle at the end, but he got there. Now, here's a Honda Ridgeline. This has the Honda 6-speed. Less of a crawl ratio, but I think more of a proven transmission. The new 2020 Honda Ridgelines come with a ZF 9-speed, and that's going to improve crawl capability. Here is, I love this car. This is a Tacoma Pre-Runner. That means that it's 2-wheel drive, but has a rear locker. It's not pretty, but damn, it sure looks fun, doesn't it? And he did make it up. Now, it's 2013 Subaru Outback. This is the 4th gen. This is my buddy Artem. And he's one of the best Subaru CVT drivers I know. Hey, here's that Chevy Colorado. He's not part of our group, but it's nice to watch his vehicle do its thing. Look at that articulation. That's what a solid rear axle will do for you. Oh, here's Gabe again. So, he's gonna just drive up this thing. Here, let's go ahead and add overlay of the ZR2. It's always fun to watch him climb up tougher obstacles like this. He actually did the trail Rocky Gap in Nevada, and that is straight up a rock garden. And I mean, that trail will make some Jeep drivers feel a little uncomfortable. But, don't know this guy, but he's driving some kind of truck, obviously four-wheel drive. Slipped at the end. So there you go. I think any of these vehicles that you saw here will be capable enough to get out there and go overlanding reliably. Just remember to have the overland mindset. You're there to explore, not to conquer obstacles. If it gets too rough, you gotta just turn around. Thank you all for watching. I hope you all have fun on your adventures.